Okay, so here are the tools that Christian uses: a hammer and a chisel, and an anvil to cut the cables. And this is what the tool looks like. It's a screwdriver with a tube handle, and he needs just a pair of pliers like this, multiple pliers. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, he's unwinding some cable. There's Christian. Hello, Christian.
Hello.
And so he's got his other cable there. Okay, you can see approximately the distance between the two cables because it's a long splice. It makes it easier to do if you do a long splice instead of one short splice. If you do a short splice, you hurt your hands. It's much more hard. But what he's going to do is open up the cable. It looks like it's about maybe 10 meters. Is that about 10 meters? Yeah, approximately. So you're going to be the splice will be about on 6 meters. Is that right?
No,
2 meters. 2 meters long. The splice is 2 meters long.
I just need a little place to de-rig it.
To de-rig it, yeah, to unwind the braid and all that. So it just needs some space. Okay, so that's how he does it. Okay. All right. I think it's filming. It looks like it's filming.
So perhaps we will open the cable now.
Okay, so he's going to open the cable up.
We have 6, how do you say,
6 les brins. Les brins. How do you say brins? I can't remember.
6 little cables around
around the core. Around the core, yeah. So he's gonna open those up.
These are 2, so I need another one next to it. Here we are. I will do together here. Up. So here we have 3 and 3 plus
the core.
The core.
Okay.
And this we will open over 2 meters.
Okay.
And you will see why I need so much place. Because I'm lazy, I don't want to do it all this way. Yeah.
So you spin it up in the air.
Spin it up and a little bit under tension.
Okay, that's smart. Yeah. So he divided the. Yeah, I have to be careful. He divided the individual cables, the strands. Okay, those are called strands. He divided the 6 strands into 2 groups of 3. With the core in one of those groups, and now he is separating the 2 strands on a distance of about 2 meters.
A little bit higher than me.
Yeah, just about 2 meters. Okay.
We'll do the same thing on the other cable.
Okay. So he separates it into 2 groups of 3 cables, of 3 strands, with the core in the middle of one of the strands.
And
yeah.
these are 3.
Okay. Yeah, so the one with the core, you could say that it has 4 strands, if you include the core. Okay. And then he starts spinning it around like that. So you can see it doesn't take much time to do it that way. And then once that's done, you will be making all the strands separate. Is that right?
Not really.
Not really?
We will marry these 2 cables.
Ah, okay. So he does that again, approximately 2 meters of separation. He's going to check it by putting it on the ground and lifting it over his head. That's about 2 meters. Okay. Good.
Now, the next step is to get out the middle one.
To take the core.
The core.
The textile core.
Yeah, it's inside here.
It's inside that one,
it's
yeah.
Not textile, it's also...
it's steel also?
It's steel.
Oh, I thought it was a fiber or some kind of a fiber.
We don't use this cable anymore.
Ah, okay.
Because it's much more difficult to make, how do you say for epicure?
Splice.
A splice.
Yeah.
with a plastic inlet.
Ah, okay.
There's one tricky thing with these plastic inlets. You can not really marry two cables, an old one with a new one, because the inlet is different. It is used
Okay.
from the old cable.
Okay.
So it's in diameter and everything, it's different.
It's different.
So first you have to use this cable, and then you can do a splice.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Okay, so what he just said, I'm going to say it again just to make sure I understood. He said that if you have an old plastic cord cable, you have a hard time splicing it to a new cable because it's not the same diameter, and it will be difficult to do unless you do it with this steel cord cable. Steel is no problem because the diameter doesn't change.
So I will get out the core now.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Not always easy.
Okay. Wow, I see it. Yeah.
Put this together again. Here we are. Up.
Okay.
So here we are, and I will take this off to about 40 centimeters to the end.
40 centimeters before the
stop.
split. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Same game.
Same game. You're going to spin it. So he took that core, separated it from the three other ones, and now he's going to spin it up to about 40 centimeters from the Y point, the split point.
Yeah, I think we are.
Is this a standard way of doing splices in Germany?
This splice comes from Germany.
Okay.
These are some guys of Munich who showed us years and years ago, 20 years ago.
20 years ago, okay.
And since then we are practicing it here because it's such a fantastic splice.
Okay.
It's not faster than others.
No, it's not that, but it's easier to do, yeah.
Easier.
I can see already that it's easier.
Same thing here.
Okay.
Yeah, this in the moment is the easy part.
Yeah, it's the easy part, yeah.
It will get a little bit more difficult soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same thing here.
Thank you for speaking English. I like that. I didn't know you could speak that way. I can speak French with no problem, but I'm more at ease with English. Yeah. So same game, and now we're going to bring the anvil up, probably, and cut.
I will cut it now.
Okay. So he's going to take it. He's going to go get his anvil, his chisel, and the hammer, and he'll cut. And you prefer using that rather than a cutting plier?
Oh, you can take both.
Okay, all right, okay.
Always carefully to not.
Yeah, of course. Otherwise you have to start all over.
This is a very tricky thing at the end.
Yeah, because you've got six cuts. You have 6 cuts to make at the end.
At the end.
Yeah.
And when you touch the cable with this,
you have to start over.
You throw it away.
You throw the whole thing away. Start again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. This one. And this here, I don't throw away. This we use for
fuses.
Pulling the cable with a car.
For the fuse.
Yes, exactly.
Right, that's good.
So, when there's a problem on the winch, this will
act as a fuse.
Act as a fuse.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the core, when it's a steel cable with a steel core, you can use the core for fuse. Okay. I think we have plastic core at Motte.
Okay. So, now it's getting interesting. I will take these two cables now. So, here we see it. Oh, I'm a little bit short. Which it is. I search the end of the cord. Here we are.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
He's looking for the end of the core.
So,
Yeah.
here we are.
And okay.
And the other one we should have here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there are the two. He has the two
Lay
core
this in
ends.
again.
He lays it inside.
Now I have these two cable ends, and I will marry them
Mm-hmm.
in this way.
Beautiful.
You see this?
Yeah. Okay.
So, as soon as I put them together, you will not see that these were two different cables.
No, no, of course, yeah.
So all these 40 centimeters we opened, we will put together again.
Understood. Okay.
And now watch that the cable
Stays
stays nice
homogeneous.
together.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you make a mistake at the beginning,
Yeah, it
you will
shows
see
up
sooner
later.
or
Yeah,
later
yeah.
this will stop here. You
It
are
will
not
stop
able
being
to put together again.
homogeneous. Yeah.
Okay. So, one more, and then tick. Now the same thing here for this length.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Always carefully with the eyes.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, when this hits in the eyes, this might hurt.
Need glasses, safety glasses, or goggles would be a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. I'm very observant of what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, this is still the easy part.
Of course. Yeah. I imagine.
Because now it's getting interesting. As soon as we have finished this, we will decide where we will put our splice. Up, back. Okay, here we are. So this part is married, and with these 4 ends, we're going on 6 different places now, because we have 6 little cables here to splice. How to explain it now? We forget for the moment this part.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So already I see that they are different long,
Yeah.
and this is too long. This will disturb me, so I'll just cut it off.
You'll cut it off. Okay. You want them to be the same length.
Approximately. What I will do now is I will open these 2. I will take one. Yeah. I begin with one side.
Mm-hmm.
So I take out one, but not any one.
Yeah.
This is now very important. Yeah. So I must see that the cables are going, that I'm not
Turned around. Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
wrong way around and so on. Because I will decide on Blachere side or road side.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at this, we have 3 little cables here.
Yep.
So this one, looking to you, is Blachere side.
Okay.
the middle one, and the roadside.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Okay.
here. So we are here, and you see, this is blashair. I will take it out because I will work on blashair. Here we can check it on this one. Yeah, and now I'll open it up till the end. Once more, spin it. It's faster. So I open it up to the end.
To the end, yeah.
Here I can check once more that I'm really on blashair side. The most important now is to open the same blashair side on this part. Here we are. Blachere side, road side. So I take out Blachere. I'll check once more. Okay, it's Blachere. So all this takes a little bit of time, but it allows to have an easier work.
Yeah.
Okay. So we see we are on each side, Blachere side.
Okay, yep.
Okay. I have 3 little cables, so I will have finally 3 splices here. One I leave here, the other one 20 centimeters to the one side, 20 centimeters the third one to the other side. To get this, I have to change, I have to rig this part of the cable by this one and follow with this one. Yeah. No, I didn't do it a long time, but yeah, I have to look myself. So with this one I will open this cable with this one, and I will follow with this one. For doing this, I must
okay, I understand. You're taking that one out and replacing it with the other one.
Look what's happening.
Oh my God, yeah.
You see this?
Yeah, I see. Amazing.
And you don't see it afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I take one out, I put the other one inside.
Yeah, I understand.
I just have to change the side
I got you. Yeah.
of here.
Amazing.
You have to do this a few times to get safe on this. So this is approximately the distance we should have, and this will be one splice. Now we have still 2 here, so one I will leave here, and the other one I take out to the other side. So I have to open these 2 again. Now it doesn't matter which side. You can see it at the end.
There's just 2.
Just 2.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's important for the first, if you want to call it, insertion, that both the cables have the same strand. Otherwise, there will be a big lump and it won't work.
Yeah, it won't work.
It won't work, yeah. And so here, now he's unwinding. He's undoing the other 2 strands. Since there's only 2, you can't make a mistake. But I mean, you still have to make sure you're putting the right one on. Yes. But you can see which one it is.
Exactly.
You can see which one it is. I understand that. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, it's a beautiful concept. Yeah.
Okay. So.
So now you got to figure out which one goes with which one, and then you just start inserting it and you chase one with the other.
Just a moment. Somehow funny here. I don't know why. Here it's more clear, yeah? Here these, they are directly 1, 2 now. So I want to let one pair here and 2 I will move to the other side. For doing this, I will take out this one and I have to follow with this one up. So I turned him. This is sometimes a little bit
Tangled.
So here we are. This should work now. Yeah. Take out one, put in the same place the other one.
Wow. So you do that 200 millimeters again.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Oh, no, it's okay. Okay, it looks good. Okay, these are now our 3 splice. The other 3 will be on that side. So, do you want to try it now?
No. I think I'm going to film you doing it the second time.
Okay.
And do those don't get cut now, do they?
I will cut them.
Oh, that's the end here.
I will. No.
Oh,
No.
I was going to say you need
to.
to. No, okay.
You have to do the splice.
Okay, yeah. Un mouchoir. Okay, so we did the same thing that was just filmed a little while ago, and now we have 3 more. You can see there's 1, 2. There's the second one, yeah, and the third one. Okay, and here 1, 2. Let's see, there's 1 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that makes 6 spots to splice. Okay.
We are nearly ready for the splice. They are 2 left. So I will cut them on about 30 to 40 centimeters.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. All of them?
All of them.
All 6 of them.
All 6.
Okay, so he's going to cut all 6 to approximately 30 or 40 centimeters. So they'll be all 6 of them will be the same.
Number 1. That's it.
Okay, so now all of the strands are at the same length coming out of the 6 spots. So now he's going to start splicing. This was all what he calls preparatory work.
This looks really nice. This is okay. Okay. The splice, you know.
No,
Hi.
not at all. I don't know how to splice at all.
Okay.
No.
So, I will explain it, but putting my glasses to see better.
I have to take my glasses off.
I will go this way now with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, how to splice is to jump over one. The next one lying there is this one.
Yeah.
So I will jump over this. I will
And then go under the next one.
Pick inside the cable and go under two other ones.
Two other ones.
That's
okay.
it.
All right.
So to do this, I jump over this one, and now very carefully I go under two. You see this?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I turn.
To make a hole. He turns his screwdriver to make a hole.
This is a little bit technique now. I take this cable in the way that it looks upwards. I put this inside. I pull it through, and I just pull, tuck. There we are. And I pull this a little bit, and you see it jumped over one, and it dived below the two other ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here it's coming outside. I do this 3 times.
With this first one.
With this first one.
Okay.
3 times. That's very important.
Okay.
So once more, I jump
1, 2.
over one.
Oh, only 1 or 2?
1. But I dive.
And you pick up the second one after sticking it in.
Here we are.
Then you turn it and stick it in. Okay. Since there's only 2 strands, he's going to do 3 times. And since there's only 2, but there are 6 strands in the cable, that's why he's selecting 2 strands each time. Great, I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I always turn it in the way that this looks up. Now this is why I don't want to work in the workshop, because
you have to whip the cable
going
around,
everywhere, and you might damage something. Okay, once more. And jump over one, and please pay attention not to pick like this.
Yeah, and hurt.
And not in your hand.
In your hand, yeah.
This table is really good because of holes.
Those holes, yeah.
So you can work.
So you jump over one, stick it in between, go under the 2, turn it a little bit.
Now, push this a little bit down, that it takes already the form of the cable.
Okay.
Pull it through. I hold it back with my thumb, that it goes nicely inside. And take out.
Okay.
Here we are.
Right.
This one is finished. It should look like this.
So you've done it. You've done 3.
I've done 3. When I have a doubt, I just make another one.
You make another one, yeah. And then
because
you make
it's
4
a little bit
with
hard
the
to
second one,
count.
yeah.
So when this don't lies very nicely inside, therefore I have this tool. I take this one with the Motte du Caire.
It's pliers, yeah.
Nice. I put my foot on the cable and I pull up. Voila.
And it makes it lie nice and...
there should not be some loops or something.
Yeah, it's not lumpy and it's not loopy. Yeah.
This would use on the floor when you pull the cable. Okay. I do normally all these directions, so I was stupid to begin on this end, but it doesn't matter.
And with what you do with this one?
Later on, I will turn and do all in the other direction.
Oh,
So I
Okay.
want to do one direction.
Understand. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah.
But
Okay, so
you
he's
can
you could do it
continue.
right away, but
No
I
problem.
understand what
You
you're
just
saying.
have to turn.
Yes, I understand. I understand. Yeah, he's doing. He does all the left-hand ones first, and then he'll turn around and do all of the right-hand ones.
Okay.
So there are 2, 4, 6.
So
There are 12
12
splices
splice.
to be done. Okay.
12 by 3. This is 36.
Yeah.
36 times you have to
You have to
stitch inside and
stitch it. Yeah. Okay.
So I always take this one with my hand and put it away to see better.
Mhm.
It doesn't disturb me. So I jump over 1 and below 2. Here we are. And inside.
Hold it back with your thumb, and then pull it tight up. Then make it standing up straight.
There we are. I jump over 1.
Jumps over 1, puts it in, gets 2 strands, of course, because it's there are 6 strands. So since there's only 1 wire that gets spliced, okay,
Yep.
wow, okay, damn.
This was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that with the needle you took one grain of another cable here,
Yeah.
you just put it outside again
And start again, yeah, okay.
With the plastic inlet, you don't care. You can go through the plastic inlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And this was number 3.
That was 3.
Okay. That looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
So when there's a glider hanging on this cable, you can imagine that the tension
It'll pull it, yeah.
will press it together a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Okay. Here we are. That's nice. Look at it. Jumping over one. Going under 2. Voila. See what's happened?
No.
Slipped outside. Try to get inside again.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah.
It slipped, it went
And
this way.
I'll take it out again because I don't like this. I always, a small way to do it, put it under the needle. Going outside. You see this happen sometimes? Jumping on the other side.
On the other side of the handle. Okay.
Check. Number 1.
Okay.
That's on.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, under 2. Okay. I tried to show this to somebody who is a left-hand guy. This was difficult.
That must be fun.
This was really fun. But it works somehow. Okay, so we have the third one now. Alors, Pierre.
I do it?
Yep.
Voilà, alors quand on est dans la position, ici, il y a celui-ci. Attends, hop, où est-ce que... Ah oui, je suis zoomé. Je dézoome. Celui-ci doit passer au-dessus de celui-ci. Il va sauter celui-ci en premier. Ok, celui-ci va sauter celui-ci en premier en passant dessous les deux prochains. Donc, on va sauter ça, soulever ces deux-là, donc celui-ci et celui-ci, et passer ce brin dedans. Et ça, on va le faire 3 fois. Okay, so here we turned around. We're going in the other direction now with the ones that are left. Okay, it's a little bit easier because there's only one wire. Okay, this gesture is real important. See what he's doing with his thumb? With his thumb, puts the thumb down to make sure that there's no kink. It reduces the possibility of having a kink. That was number 2.
Number 1.
Number
1.
Are you sure? Okay,
Yep,
I thought you'd already done one.
No. I waited.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
here
Yeah.
we are. Jumping over one number 2. Pushing down this one.
He pushes it down. See where his thumb is? He pushes it back, pulls it out, keeps that wire under the under the awl, under the splicing awl. There it goes. He pulls it and then pulls out the awl. Okay.
So because I don't like this here.
So then he's gonna stretch it.
I'll stretch.
While he's doing the work, if he doesn't like the look of something, he puts his foot on it and then he pulls it. Hang on. Do the gesture again. There you go.
Okay.
And go ahead, pull it. He pulls it and watches it until it slides in. That was the number 2. Now he's gonna. So he's gonna do number 3. So that stretching operation can be in between 2 splicing or stitching operations. If he feels that it puts it under, holds it in that spot with his thumb, runs it through, pulls it through almost all the way. Look how he holds the cable, right? Makes a fork with his 2 fingers, pulls it, and when it's out, then he removes the thing. At this stage,
one is finished.
If we had a piece of a pincher, could we cut that to make it? Okay, all right. How close does it have to be cut?
Directly.
So almost nothing is sticking out.
When I cut it with the
chisel. Yeah.
Chisel, there will be 1-2 millimeters. Less.
Okay, but it could be shorter if there's a.
It could be shorter, but you must not forget that as soon as the cable is working,
it will slide underneath those 2.
It will slide a millimeter perhaps.
Okay.
So I would let a little bit outside.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Maybe 1 millimeter outside. Okay. Always having it come up before you start trying to insert the awl.
And look where my thumb is.
Yeah. Look where his thumb is. Hang on. Let me get it. Let me zoom in on that.
Yeah. When I hold my hand here, I have no control.
He has the wire coming up high, and his hand, the hand is close as possible to the egress point of the cable. That way you can turn the cable, and you control it much better. There we go. Okay.
And be careful you don't go so near with the face to look. The needle is a weapon.
Oh.
This can hurt extremely.
Okay,
You slip away, you don't do anything,
All right.
Okay.
Push it behind, run it through. Okay, he's holding it with his thumb below the awl. Okay, that's number 2. Was that 2?
This was 1.
Number 1. Okay, it's sticking up. He holds it close to the stitching point. He puts it below, goes around, pulls it through, holds it in a very special way. Yeah, he changed hands there. And he makes a fork with his index and middle finger to be able to pull it up and...
Yeah, was nearly making a loop.
A loop, yeah.
Okay, this was number 2.
That was 2. A loop, yeah, a kink, yeah.
A kink, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is a little bit too much. I don't like it, so I'll just pull.
So he's going to pull it. Put his foot on it. And now pulling it with the pliers. Oh, it slipped.
Slipped away, but it's okay.
It looks okay, yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, so that's
Anything
what
nice.
it looks like when it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's the last one.
Tu vois comme où j'ai ma puce là?
Okay, his thumb is very close to the spot where he's sticking the point of the awl in. What I found is that when the awl is in the right place, it goes in without almost any effort at all. Ah, you caught an extra wire. Have to always check to see if you, by accident, caught a stray wire from the. Number 2. This is the last splice that we're doing. Stitch 2. Always 3 stitches. If he doesn't like the looks of it, he'll pull it.
I'll pull it. Oh.
Pushes it around with his thumb. Sticks it in.
Change the hand.
Changed hands. Pushes it down, and you pull backwards. Pull backwards and then perpendicular. To get the loop out, you pull it backwards. Okay.
Finished.
So we're finished, and the next step is cutting off the pieces that are sticking out. Okay, you can see what it looks like. Yeah, there's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 pieces sticking out.
Very delicate moment. So, what I do to get sure to not hurt the cable immediately, I do it with my hand. A little knock. And then, so this is resting. As soon as you use the cable, it will go inside perhaps another millimeter. And the rest will be cut sooner or later by pulling the cable on the floor. So this will be used and not looking out so much.
It'll be
anymore.
worn out. So, yeah. So he puts the and hits it with his hand just to get it in position. Okay.
So here I cut a little bit short. Oh no.
No,
same
that's the same.
The
Yeah.
same.
Okay.
one.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it a little bit together like this, but it stays outside anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be used.
It'll wear.
So,
It'll wear. Yeah.
yeah.
It'll wear out. And but in any case, there's always going to be something sticking out,
yes.
so you don't want to run your hand along the cable.
That's it. So. Somehow this looks shorter. I think we forgot one here. We still have a chance.
To put one more in.
Because one is really missing here on this side.
Okay.
Somehow we did a mistake.
So there was a mistake on this one, and Christian noticed that it looked shorter somehow, and so he counted them, and he's going to do with the piece that's still sticking out. Up. He does one more stitch. Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so then he'll cut the other two, the last ones, and that's it.